Hello, everyone, and a very warm welcome back to the Gemini Adoption Series. It's great to see so many of you joining us again, and as we cross halfway point of our six-part series. Over the past few weeks, we have built a strong foundation covering enterprise-grade security and privacy of Gemini, the power of Gemini integrated with Google Workspace, and the art of prompt engineering. Welcome to Gemini app and GEMS. In this session, we'll dive into the standalone Gemini web app powered by Google's most capable AI models and show you how to create customized AI experts known as GEMs to tackle your most demanding and specific tasks. So let me introduce today's speaker. My name is Dekun Tucker, and I'm joined by my colleague Fern Chalik, and we are customer engineers here at Shivaami. So here's our roadmap for today, and we'll start with the why. Why complex tasks demand a more capable and standalone AI experience. Then we'll move to the what Gemini Advanced and GEMS are, and how they conquer these demanding tasks. And finally, we'll cover the how. We'll walk through practical examples of how various teams can use these tools to research, analyze, and create at scale. So let's start with the why. We are in a transformative era of AI-powered work, and excitement is high, and so are expectations. Leaders recognize the transformative potential of AI and the need to integrate it into daily operations to stay ahead of the curve. In fact, 31% of leaders expect substantial transformation from AI in less than 1 year. So, as the business landscape rapidly evolves, AI is playing a pivotal role in shaping its future. The most complex challenges, like solving advanced reasoning problems, drawing insights from vast data sets, or creating highly customized content, require the most capable AI. To meet this need, Google offers two powerful solutions. First one is Gemini Advanced, a versatile AI assistant powered by Google's most capable models. And second one is GEMS, which allows you to build your own custom AI experts tailored precisely to your specific needs. Now let's talk about what the Gemini Advance is. Think of it as an organization-wide AI assistant that goes beyond integration we explored in a second model. It's a versatile tool for in-depth research, brainstorming, and analysis that can help you kickstart projects and get complex work over the finish line. Gemini is a multimodal AI chatbot designed to enhance productivity and streamline workflows. It can act as a versatile tool for either quick tasks or more complex work, allowing people to explore ideas, gain insights, and define their work effectively. It leverages complex reasoning to understand intricate queries and generate nuanced responses, and its context window allows it to retain and reference information throughout a conversation, ensuring coherent and relevant interactions. Gemini has a range of features designed to enhance user experience and productivity. So let's take a closer look at some of the key advancements that Gemini, a game changer for organizations. First off, Google has expanded language support, making Gemini even more accessible, useful for a global workforce. Google also significantly improved latency so you can get faster responses and a seamless experience. Google also made major strides in improving Gemini's coding and analytical capabilities, making it an even more powerful tool for developers and data scientists. And with its advanced complex reasoning abilities, Gemini can tackle even the most challenging problems, providing you with sophisticated solutions and insights. Google have also worked hard to reduce hallucination rates, ensuring that Gemini's responses are accurate and reliable. And with a massive 1 million context window, Gemini can retain and process vast amounts of information, leading to more contextually relevant and insightful responses. Beyond that, we have reduced burn rates, meaning Gemini is more likely to provide a helpful response even when faced with ambiguous or challenging queries. To enhance transparency and build trust, Gemini Advanced allows you to easily verify its responses using Google Search. With Gemini Gems, a feature we are very excited about, you can create custom AI experts tailored to your specific needs. Whether you need a coding partner, a marketing guru, or a financial analyst, Gemini Gems can be customized to provide specialized assistance. In short, Gemini is evolving at a rapid pace, and these advancements translate into real world benefits for your business. From increased productivity and efficiency to improved decision making and innovation. Gemini is the AI partner you need to succeed in the AI powered era of work. Let's explore how Gemini can help you gain deeper insights from your files. With the file upload feature, you can upload various file types, including Google Sheets, Google Docs, CSVs, PDFs, Excel, and Word files directly into Gemini. Once uploaded, Gemini will create Python code in the background that can analyze your data and provide you with summaries, identify trends and insights, and even offer recommendations for improvement. Whether you're working on a research paper, analyzing sales data, or reviewing a contract, Gemini can help you understand complex information quickly and easily, saving you time and effort with the support of Python code without you having to write a single line of code. Gemini Advanced extends it to Google Workspace applications like Gmail, Drive, and Docs. With Google Workspace extensions, Gemini can tap into the wealth of information stored in your Gmail, Google Docs, and Google Drive, providing you with even more relevant and insightful responses. Imagine being able to ask Gemini to summarize your recent emails, find a specific document in your Drive, or even pull data from a spreadsheet, all without having to switch between applications. This deeper integration not only saves you time, but also helps you leverage the full power of your workspace data, leading to more informed decisions and increased productivity. And we are not stopping there. In the future, Google will expand Google Workspace extensions to include even more powerful capabilities, such as time management, adding calendar events, retrieving information from slides, performing analysis in sheets, and much more. But what about security? When it comes to security, Gemini Advanced has you covered. By using it with your Google Workspace with Gemini account, you benefit from same enterprise-grade security that protects all your Google Workspace data, so you can work confidently and focus on what more matters the most. Plus, Google never uses your interactions to train their models. So Gemini is constantly evolving and improving. With each new model enhancement, Gemini's capabilities grow exponentially, opening up new possibilities for your business. Imagine automating routine tasks, gaining deeper insights from your data, unlocking new levels of creativity, all thanks to the continuous advancements in Gemini's AI. This isn't just about keeping up with the latest tech trends, it's about giving your organization a strategic advantage in an increasingly competitive landscape. So, how can Gemini Advance help you elevate your work on a day to day basis? Firstly, it helps teams make effective data driven decisions more easily. Then, with creative brainstorming and idea generation capabilities, it unlocks creativity and sparks innovation. It can also partner with you to more efficiently handle complex work like desk research, documentation, code writing, and debugging, enabling you for more insightful output. Gemini Advanced extends into Google Workspace apps like Gmail, Drive, Docs to help you make the most out of the information in your other workspace apps. Now let's dive into one of the Gemini's most exciting features, gems. Gems are like custom AI experts that you can create for any topic or task. By defining instructions for Gemini, you can have it help you complete specific tasks, goals, or workflows tailored precisely to your needs. Imagine having a gem that's an expert in drafting executive emails, another that specializes in competitive analysis, and yet another that helps you plan your next business trip. With gems, the possibilities are endless. You can save time on repetitive tasks, gain deep expertise, on any topic and even automate entire workflows. It's like having a team of AI specialists working alongside you, helping you achieve more than ever before. Building your own team of experts is simple. With Gem Builder, you provide a name and instruction for what you want your expert to do. The key to creating a powerful gem lies in those instructions, which build directly on the prompt engineering best practices we discussed on our last session. You can use pre-made gems, customize existing ones, or build your very own from scratch. So how can you put these Gemini gems to work? First of all, we have pre-made gems. Think of these as your ready-to-go options, perfect when you need a quick solution. But here's the cool part. You can also customize these pre-made gems to fit your needs even better. Simply open the pre-made gem and edit its instructions on how you see fit. You can also use the Help Me Write icon to enhance your prompt writing and maximize the output from your customer gems. And for those who want full control, you can create your very own gems from the ground up. Write a quick explanation of what you're hoping the gems will do for you and have Gemini enhance your instructions if you like. That's it. Your gem is created and ready to help you with your unique needs. Using Gemini Advanced will ultimately help your organization create more value in the day-to-day activities, boosting productivity, creativity, and ideation, driving higher work quality and decision making, learning complex concepts, and scaling customized content creation. And finally, Gemini Advanced can help you consolidate cost by consolidating its generative AI investment into one single tool that can effectively do many generative AI activities. The amazing thing about Gemini Advanced is that it wears so many different hats. It can help people with their work across marketing, sales, HR, software development, and more. I'm sorry. Uh, yeah. Now, the best way to see the real power of this is to watch it in action. For that, my colleague Fern will now walk us through a practical demo. Over to you, Fern.
Thank you, Nikon. Let me present my window. On the Gemini adoption series, part one, I think we discussed how Gemini apps interact on each apps, like Word, Gmail, um, Word spreadsheet, as well as like slides. I want to take that down a different tech instead of like discussing that again. I would like to show you on how we interact the apps via Gemini, right? Here, if you see my email here, I'll, it's pretty kind of overwhelming just to read everything. How do I interact that with Gemini? I'm just gonna basically gonna instruct Gemini to see a list email from Gmail, right? So I know what emails do I get. Oh my, I'm sorry. Okay, I think the problem was like wrong. List the email on my inbox. My bad. Okay, so I did basically is the email on my inbox at my Gmail, right? It's basically will just list the email that I get, and then I can get like a summary of the email, to read it. So those are basically the email that I have on my inbox. I want to know what happened to this extremely concerned and disappointed customers, right? Um, about green batteries. So, okay, this customer is pretty upset about uh, uh, when he found out about the so-called truly green batteries. I want to reply to this customer. How do I reply it? I can also like create a email from here, like create the reply to the customer acknowledging the issue, and we will follow up with more information. So I can basically copy and paste this to the customer, like click this one, and then copy it, reply. I may want to make sure that I copy and paste it, like according to the customer email, reply it, and then that's how it goes, right? All right, the next one that I want to deal with, like how do I interact with like a documentation here on my documents? I can do the same. All right. I want to find out what's this all about. Summarize. That's what it's all about. All right. So other things that we can do also like on slides as well. I have like a slide regarding Volkswagen Dieselgate. I want to know what's going on. Um, all right. So this is basically the summary of the slides. Other things is like, I have prepared you, like, remember on our previous meeting, how to create like a powerful prompts. A lot of people only have like 10 a word or less to create prompts, which is like not really ideal. The the ideal prompts would be like about 21 words or more, but a lot of people don't have time to do that, right? What we can do is just basically tell Gemini to create that prompt for us in terms of like what we want to do. Let's just say like Nicholas was talking about like some of like marketing, and then we'll take on that sales instructor and so forth. If we remember uh, the persona test and context format framework about how we created prompts, a way to create highly effective AI prompts. Think something like giving AI a complete script for success. Persona tells the AI who pretend to be and set the right voice and expertise. Task is a clear, direct instruction, defining what the AI needs to create, like summarizable context, provide all necessary background information and constraint. Finally, format dictates how the answer should look. So it's just like a guardrail, right? By including these four elements, you move beyond simple question and provide the detailed blueprint of guarantees for high quality. However, creating effective 21 prompts, 20 word prompts, or using this persona, task, context, and format can be a bit cumbersome for most people, including myself. That's why there is a workaround. You can tell Gemini to generate detailed prompts using like as little information as possible, right? So we're just going to do this. this is what I basically found out, like a workaround. Okay, now it's pretty much like, we get pretty much detail of what we're gonna do. This is at the same time, if you would like to create like gems that Nikon earlier discussed, we can create it, like brand strategies, and then paste that, right? And then we can save it, start the chat. Now, what it does is basically give you pretty much like a shortcut. If your brand strategist, this is what something that I want to start. I want to. I'm doing marketing campaign to have 10K impression from SMS. Okay, so this is basically it. To execute compensate, I really need the two, one brand challenger. The challenge is, so this is basically give you like the answer, right? Um, it doesn't have any limit on the communication that you type on when you get back to it, and then it still saves your previous conversation on this particular chat. And this one is, there is also an option here for the tools, like, when you do deep research. And then I also created like the prompt for the deep research, what I need to ask for deep research. You can just, give the input as little as possible, and then deep research will do that for you. This is basically what I ask. Uh, you know, there's just like 4 pointers, and then the deep research will do pretty much everything for you. What's so nice about it, you can export it to docs, and then you can also, convert it to web page or infographic. If we want to do like an infographic, let's leave this for a while because it's just going to take a while. And then it's the same thing with the Canva. There's an option also here in tools. If you shoot Canva, and then whatever, just enter your prompt, and then this is how it's going to create, right? And I'm going to do the same thing uh, since we already create the web page on the other deep research. I'm going to create infographic on this one. Let's leave that alone. And what's so nice about this the picture, image creation, create image, what I did was I attached like multiple pictures on this, from like, Volkswagen EV, a cat, and then homeless. So this is the instruction that I give the Gemini, and then this is the result. You can be more creative. I'm just like, creating something like, out of the ordinary, something that, maybe for promotion, something that you need to do as a brand strategist, how to market this car or EV. All right. That's it's, I think, pretty much what I have. Um, and then also, this is like basically the same thing, the creation. And I want to touch base also, like, which I haven't created, for you guys to tell me, on how we create, like, something that's for the slides, right? Let's just say financial impact. I want to attach like financial impact docs. Generate. Uh, uh, all right, this is what I'm gonna do, and I can create there. Hmm. It used to be working, guys. My sincere apology. There you go. Yeah. So this is basically, you know, the slides that was instructed. If it could have been like shorter. I just have to copy this, like, the number and everything. So that's about it, guys. If you have any question, please let us know. Back to you, Nico.
Yep. Thank you, Pawan, for the informative demo. And I hope you guys can see my screen. So here's your gems that you can see. So on the left-hand side, you can see the recent gems that you have recently used. And below there on the left panel, you can see the chat history with the gems. When we come to the main panel, we can see there are options for pre-made by Google. This is under Gem Manager. So when we click on Show More, we can see more pre-made gems, and you can see there is copy creator, coding partner, sales switch ideator, and there are a lot of options that you can do. Now you can make a copy and customize these pre-made gems as per your need. You can configure it, you can change the instructions, and you are done with your custom gem in a minute. So let me close this and let's create a new gem. So for a new gem, you can just add the name of the gem that you want, the instructions, what the role this gem you want to play, and finally, you have the option of knowledge base. So with the knowledge base, you can add data source files that you want this gem to rely upon in order to give you the responses for the prompt. So here, there is rich options for the files. So either you can go for upload files, and there is option for add from drive as well. So if you have files, sheets, slides, PPTs from your Google Drive, you can easily integrate it with this option. And finally, once you are done with this, on the right hand side, you can see preview of your gem. So this is your testing area. So you can test your gem, how it is working. If there is some need to make change, you can change your instructions to the gem, and then you can just save it, and then you're good to go. Okay, and here we are. So, all right, so let's put our knowledge to the test with a couple of quick questions to make sure we are all on the same page. So, You guys can unmute yourself and answer this question. So here we go. This is our first question. So you need Gemini to draft an email to a new client. Which prompt is most likely to give you the best first draft? So
Nikun,
guys can
Nikun, do you want to announce about the merch that we give
I'll
out
do that.
when?
I'll do that later. So as you can see, we have four options: write a client email, and there's one in detail one, act as a senior account manager, draft a welcoming email. The second option that I can see is again articulated in four components. And then there is two other short ones, email a new client about a project and write a long professional email. Anyone, guys? B, Michael and Kevin. That's perfect. The reason why B prompt would be working and other prompts won't, it's not like the other prompts won't work, but the responses that the the Gemini would be giving, or even any other chatbot would be giving, won't it would be a hit or a miss. So either you will be getting the response that you wanted, or you will be again re-articulating your prompt and again doing the same thing again and again. So with B option, you are explaining in detail, and again it's in brief, so you are not just summarizing it in multiple paragraphs, just keeping it in concise manner with four components, and that's it. So good work, Kevin and Michael. And the next question is, your team just finished a brainstorming session with a lot of ideas on a physical whiteboard. What is an effective way to use Gemini immediately after? You guys can take your time and see the options. Perfect, Kevin. So as we know, with Gemini, we have ability to upload images as well. So with the complex model working behind GEMS, there is OCR, and it can easily convert the images into characters. So good work, Kevin. So be sure to join us again in 2 weeks for our next webinar, where we will explore the Notebook LM. You will receive an invitation with the registration details soon. So as we wrap up, please keep an eye out for our follow-up email, and it will include full webinar recording, exclusive resources, and links to schedule your complimentary one-on-one web Gemini consultation with Shivaami. Additionally, we are pleased to offer a special giveaway. Lucky participants who schedule a consultation call with us will be entered to win a free backpack, and we look forward to speaking with you.